Hi everyone, John Matthews here for Levitate. In this video, I'm going to share some common pricing mistakes that stagers make and how the more profitable staging companies, they do things differently. Hopefully I can add some additional color and clarity on prior videos related to pricing staging services. Now, as a prelude, in all of our videos, we offer illustrations that are intended to serve as a guide. I've talked about scenarios where a stager might charge $1,000 in service fees for a day's efforts and another $1,000 to rent their inventory. In this illustration, the stager might charge their client $2,000 on day one. It's just a guide. The first pricing mistake that stagers make is not having a clear pricing strategy that makes sense for their company. I've talked with so many staging pros that are literally winging it when it comes to pricing. They don't have a firm grasp of their costs, they don't know what they've actually spent on their inventory, and as a result, they tend to price projects on how it feels without really understanding what it takes to be profitable. The top staging companies in the nation know what their time is worth. They know exactly how much they need to rent their inventory for to make a profit. The second mistake that stagers make is following the crowd. They're reactive. They set prices based on the emotional reaction that they get from consumers. They set a price that's most likely to get the client to say yes without really considering whether it's good for business. In contrast, top companies, they set a price and then they work hard to communicate the value to their customers. They know what their time is worth, they know what their product is worth, and they teach customers and realtors what they do. They show how much product they're bringing into each home, they articulate their competitive advantage, and they proactively fight for the pricing that makes sense for their business. The third mistake, it's falling into the trap of spending more and more to get a project done. Stagers, they'll get a contract to stage a home at a certain price, but then they'll spend extra. All those incidentals, you know how it goes. You're almost complete, but an extra side table over here, or maybe a few more accessories or some artwork, that'll take it over the top. Problem is that these last minute purchases to tie up loose ends, they kill margins. The top staging companies, they're disciplined, they have a plan, they know what they can spend, and they keep to the plan. Over the last year, I've talked with a couple of stagers that were forced to close and even file bankruptcy. They maxed out credit cards, they overspent on product, and all the while they were underpricing every single project, never making money. It's unfortunate, but a common scenario. If you develop a clear pricing strategy, you stay proactive in communicating your value, avoid overspending to get projects done, you're more likely to build a sustainable and profitable staging company. One final word on common pricing mistakes that stagers make. Some are afraid to offer an instant quote online. They're concerned they might lose flexibility, negotiating power to win over the customer. They're also concerned that the competition is going to price shop and somehow have an edge. In my experience, these concerns are overblown. First, if you spend any time competing for deals in your market, you've already gone head to head with the competition. You know projects you've won and lost. Your realtor friends have shared proposals with you. Trust me, your pricing, it's not a secret. Now, concerns about flexibility, negotiating power, or committing to a price online, that reflects the old school way of thinking. The reactive pricing model that gets stagers in trouble. One of the best ways to stay true to pricing is to be proactive, not overspend. Commit to your model. Use the Levitate quote widget to give customers exactly what they want, an instant estimate for what home staging costs. Giving them a number online doesn't have to be complicated, and it might just be the best thing for your business. To grow leads, commit to pricing profitably, and using the opportunities to talk with customers and share the value that you bring, growing your business the right way. If you have any questions or you'd like to brainstorm, please reach out. We're talking with stagers around the nation every day, every week, helping them build stronger, more sustainable, more profitable businesses. Until next time, I'm John Matthews for Levitate.